はい、こんにちは。
こんにちは。
Hi. We're here at Costco today to buy some seafood.
そうです。サーモン。
Yeah, salmon.
はい。
頑張りたいと思います。
はーい。
それでは行ってみましょう。
さあ、行くぞ
So, we're inside of Costco and facing a salmon full of fish. I bet many of you, including myself, are often standing in front of them for at least a couple of minutes determining which one would be the best MVS, the most valuable salmon of the day. This one seems like it's not properly filleted. One major rule when picking salmon is that it's cut properly. This one has a crack in the body. We call this miware. Best to avoid this as well. If you really love the fattiness of salmon, you can pick the one with the whitish flesh. Reddish one has a lean meat, stronger flavor of fish itself.
これはいいんじゃない？
You like this the best, Akira-san? Sure. No drip, thick cut, a good color, so we can anticipate a good balance of fattiness and flavor.
これにします。
はい、お家に帰ってきました。
イエーイ
アキラさん、アットホーム。ではこれからですね、このサーモンを裏技を使って、より美味しく、時間が経ってもドリップの出ないような仕込みをしていきたいと思います。
Let's start off by cutting salmon into smaller pieces. As you can see Akira-san pointing out with knife, there were bone running along the middle. Can you see this white dotted line where bone used to be? Place your knife slightly to the right to this line and use the upper half of your blade to slice it in half. We will now cut these into half. Now that the salmons are ready, place them on the bamboo strainer. Now lightly sprinkle salmon with salt. About 2 pinches of salt each side would be enough. As we want to avoid heat from our hand to conduct over the salmon, use your forefingers to rub in the salt. Make it quick, but need to be thorough.
もうこれで軽くこうやって伸ばして、
Now this idea may sound gobsmacking to you, but we are now to cover salmon with good amount of sugar. Yes, sugar. So sugar. That's sweet, white sugar. Grab a handful and rub it in. No need to measure exact amount, but for each side, Akira-san grabbed about 3 handfuls, which was about 40 to 45 grams. Spread sugar evenly, then turn it over to do the same on the other side. Sugar cures salmon very well. Not only does it help the process of dehydration to go quickly,
結構もうこれだけでも、ほら、こんだけ水がもう出てるでしょ。
but it also allows salmon to maintain its juiciness more than other curing methods.
はい。
Let's leave this for 40 minutes. "40 minutes have passed, and as you can see, lots of water came out. Now let's throw this out. You know that salmon's texture has turned into a resilient one when you touch its surface. Nice and firm, much better texture compared to 40 minutes ago. Now let's rinse off the sugar. Have a bowl of water ready and let salmon dive into it. This round, as we just want to clean off the sugar off the surface, make it a quick dip. Take out the salmon quickly and change the water in the bowl to a clean one. Put it back, and this time we will wash it carefully. One thing to be careful is the water pressure. Salmon is fragile, so this may cause miware. Use your bamboo strainer to avoid water directly hitting on the beautiful fillet. Now that the curing process is done, we will towel dry our salmon. In this clip, I've cut some scene of Akira-san's full motion, but it's important to wipe off excess water of salmon, as fish deteriorates faster when it's wet. Key is to gently cover salmon with towel and gently press, without putting too much pressure onto it. For most households, finishing 1 kilogram of salmon is a big challenge, especially when you're enjoying as sushi or sashimi. These salmon are perfectly fine to be kept in a freezer for up to about a month. Prepare a paper towel and wrap salmon with it. Use a bag of Ziploc and put them in. The reason why we use Ziploc is because we want to make it as vacuum sealed as possible. Simply put this in your freezer and it will last for about a month with no problem. We will now show you how to defrost this. All you need to prepare is a large container with water and ice and chuck freeze salmon in there and slowly defrost it. While you do this, keep the container in the fridge. So this is our salmon after 12 hours of defrosting. As you can see, there are no drip inside of Ziploc. Let's open up to see how it is. Gorgeous. Still looking real fresh. Can you believe that it's been 1 month since the day we went to Costco? Absolutely not. It was delicious as day one. Now that we have our salmon ready, let's make sashimi. Let's start off by sakudori. We use our hand to measure the perfect size for sashimi and sushi. This is called tezaku. Slice salmon into the size of 4 fingers width. Now that you have a perfect saku, let's slice each cut into about 8 mm thick. The point here is to use entire blade and slice it at once by pulling knife towards you. For nice and neat plating, fold sashimi from the middle. It's easy to fold by sliding the tip of your knife underneath sashimi. Your lush, juicy salmon sashimi goes well with salt and lemon or simple spicy wasabi. Next episode will be a part 2 of Salmon Special, featuring step-by-step recipe for 5 heaven on earth kind of salmon sushi recipe. Stay tuned, guys!
Thank you and ありがとう。
See you in the next video!